What's up, everyone? This is my prediction for the 2025 election. Uh, so basically, a lot has changed, and this is why I'm making the video. I go more and I wanted to do more a Senate prediction, but I'll probably do that when 2025 is over. But there's still a lot special elections happening in Virginia, and this we have early turnout in Virginia heavily for Republicans. The debate happened in New Jersey, New York City. Biggest thing happened in New York City. Eric Adams dropped out, meaning most of his percentages will go splitting the actually giving the anti-Zolan vote heavily. And I really think, I'm gonna be so real. I think Andrew Cuomo will drop out after a while of polling bad. Like he said if he polls bad, he would drop out. There's no polls, but last time he said 8%, Costa Rica 11. What I really say is trust the polls that are like this, and they had 23%. And this was like an old poll, I know, and last time it was like that. It was this, but that was second choice. We moved out the ballot. Last time that was happened, the 28% thing, or everything. But Costa Rica is getting more than just 8%. Even some Andrew Cuomo voters are coming out. Last time I said it's likely, or basically safe. I think because of Eric Adams, it's getting closer to lean. Because of just, you have to focus. Costa Rica is probably going to do well in Staten Island and Queens. Meaning if he could edge out the vote, he could win Queens. And do okay everywhere else, he could win with the split vote. Remember, split vote is good. New Jersey. This is way different because there's actually a shot. Like I've been saying, GOP wins. This poll isn't an accurate poll, but even a poll that shows she's winning, it's in the margin of error. If you do the margin of error, it's literally 45-45, or maybe Jack Secretary barely edges. Mostly, what people are trying to do is cast Jack Secretary as a Donald Trump, and they're trying to make you show. Oh look, it's Barack Obama, the endorsement. Oh my God! So there's a lieutenant governor debate. Um, Only September 30th. I might talk about that, but this doesn't really matter. Maybe Gannon does good. This debate was easy shot to win, and I really think because we're gonna have like these people, October 8th is most likely gonna be way much more better. And again, I'm gonna say the polls all saying lean them is just saying. I'm moving my prediction from tilt to I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna say it's on possibility of going lean. Only because if it's almost tilt right now, and it is tilt right now, it's gonna be wetter than the polls say. That's what I'm saying. So if the polls say he's winning by a lean margin, he's winning that by likely. Because just New Jersey polls are not correct, and they always not overlast the Democrats. But Virginia. This hasn't had a debate, and they just had early vote. Which early vote is surprisingly high, and the GOP is losing that because there's a lot of racist stuff happening. There was a white-in thing, but that's not that much. They have only one debate on October 9th. I'll probably make a video updating the Virginia thing after this. A lot of people are saying lean, likely, is solid. Well, Trump did give the endorsement to Seals, which energized the Trump people, and the Glenn Youngkin endorsement. You can kind of say every big Virginia person endorsed Wyndham Seals to try to save full campaign, and she's floating in a lean. In the latest poll, you take up the margin of error. It's by 3 points, and I'm also saying this is Donald Charles too, and it's a Republican poll. And with the accurate it gets, it's really just saying, yeah, there's mostly what decides this. right now is it possible that these undecided voters come for random seals? You also gotta say the average is literally 8.3, which is lean, and the current polls is yes by 3 points. But you also have to say again, the only vote's heavily Republican. I'm saying it's closer than expected. I'm saying the lean, but it is possible to have another upset of the GOP winning two big things. But we really have to check what happens, because what happened in the Congress thing kind of sealed Virginia, because almost every single Virginia election so far has been deep blue. So, but very high turnout in this area, this area. The conservative areas have a lot of turnout than the blue areas. The blue areas have very small early turnout, which is a complete opposite of any early mail-in vote, meaning the Republicans have targeted mail-in voting because of how good it is in Virginia. I guess they're trying to get all the mail-in votes in the conservative areas and try to get the late votes in here and try to play winning every conservative county and then try to play in the blue areas. But no matter who wins, will be the first female governor in Virginia. But yeah, guys, I predict New York on edge of going to lean because of Eric Adams dropping out. I believe Virginia is lean and it's probably gonna stay lean until early voting is basically done, and then I can talk about Virginia, how the early voting happened and how much early voters was there. If we cap off knowing how much voters was there, we should know at least if the Republicans still target the very conservative areas. And New Jersey is going to be very close. It's on edge of also coming to lean. It's like almost a point, almost, because it has increased because of so much tightness in the race, meaning it could go lean. I probably will update this type of video in 2025 after the debate in Virginia, because that will be done with all these debates for these areas, and also probably start a debate for New York City, meaning all of these got debates and we can kind of solidify how the results return and change on this. So yeah, guys, if you want, you can subscribe, by the way.